GyrusACMI, leading the world in see and treat procedure solutions for minimally invasive surgery. Our goal? To serve the customer better and better by following the Shingo model.
It's a very competitive market. The most important thing to our customer is on-time delivery at the right price and the right quality every time.
So we knew that whatever we could do to become more competitive would help us in the long run.
The most impressive thing that we've done is actually the culture change.
Without the production specialists on the floor, we couldn't make this happen.
And the people who are building the product know the product better than anybody else.
They're the ones that are going to make the difference.
Many of them have been here 20, 30, some even 40 years.
People aren't comfortable with change, and we made it easy for them.
We really tried to be upfront and honest about what we were doing. And what we were doing was trying to become more competitive in a very tough manufacturing market.
That kind of information sharing turned out to be crucial, and they used it more and more.
All our performance indicators are shown for everybody to see. The operators before, they would say, okay, how did I do on first pass yield? We don't know. How do we perform this month? We don't know.
And it's through also training and giving them the opportunity to understand exactly what lean is about. What is the purpose? What are we trying to drive?
We initially did basic training for everyone in the organization around lean and 5S.
And just as important, management began to let go.
We've changed the way we thought about making mistakes.
Before you would see something and it's like, okay, well, that's how it is. You can't do anything about it.
Our philosophy is to fail and fail faster, because once you failed once, you learn from that mistake.
Just move, just do it, just make the change.
That is another great thing. It's not only what we make with the hands, but what we think, our ideas.
One big idea was reorganizing the process flow.
We used to be in separate departments.
Everybody was off in their own area building something without enough visibility to the other areas and how they affected other areas and how they affected the end product.
And today it's brought together in a single flow. We've taken down the barriers between the different departments.
The departments are closer together. We can see the process from the beginning to the end.
Well, I think there's been a lot of understanding about how the product's built now.
Communication is much better.
Communication is a lot better. You see it.
Talk to each other, communicate, back and forth. It's a lot better.
People fix the problems between each other.
We have more one-on-one with the engineers if we have any problems.
So now everything is fast.
Before, people would go to the supervisor, oh, well, I have trouble with this. Now we say, go to your supplier, go to your vendor and say, hey, I'm your customer, I have a problem with this, let's try and fix it. Like this pasteboard right here, when things aren't there, you see it, it's visual, it's visible. Before, we used to find out at the end of the day when the shipment container was half full, we would say, oh man, we didn't meet our shipments. Today, at 9 o'clock, I could come and say, oh, we're off schedule, we need to add somebody else here.
Along with that new process flow, they're implementing pull systems.
Before we used to work by schedule, and today it's much easier. We work by customer demand.
Before we used the pull system, we had individual stock rooms, and they would make kits, stocks and stocks of kits, and then they would take those kits, whether they were short of parts or not, and they would just shove them out. And then operators would get the kits, build up to a point, realize they're missing parts, and they'd have to sit there and wait. Now with the pull system, the operator goes to a supermarket or Kanban location and they pull, they shop for whatever they need, whatever parts they want.
The parts are more accessible to us, where the instruments are getting built faster, much faster.
We have everything organized right at our hand.
We don't have to go back and forth.
All our products are on a system of 2 bins. When the cart lot is consumed, that's a signal to the supplier to order another round.
Previously, they used to just, an inventory would come in or product would come in and it would get shelved. Now, most of our orders are set up from a Kanban release perspective, so it's almost an automatic reissue or reorder.
This new system creates a huge difference from the way things were in the past.
One scope might take 2.5 miles of travel time around the facility.
It would take us 30 days to get a scope from start to finish. Today it takes us 3 or 4 days.
The employees are also empowered in other ways.
When there's an issue, they can stop the line at any point to say, hey, no, this product isn't good enough for our customer.
That's the amazing thing about the new process that we have here, that we're able to catch all the quality issues before we send it out.
The big changes are definitely important. On the flip side, the small changes and the incremental changes are just as important every single day.
Simple is sometimes the best way to go.
For example, this pass-through window removed the need to walk a long way around.
I think one of the most impressive things that we've done is clean out the cabinets. We were able to literally save thousands of dollars by sending back the unused material.
We had a suggestion to take these tools and raise them off the bench top, and we raised it. It's out of the way, it's easier for them to use, it protects the tools, and everybody's happy.
We used to have to wait for a technician to come and set up for us, but now we take and set up by ourselves. This saves us a lot of time.
We recognize people for what they've put in terms of innovation.
And they use cross-training and mobile benches to keep their operations flexible. Also, you might consider community involvement a soft topic, but at GyrusACMI, they don't see it that way.
We donate things for the schools, we donate money for CONNSTEP foundations.
We raised a ton of food, well actually like 4 tons for the local food bank, and that was amazing.
We all chipping in some way or the other.
People were coming in with bags of rice, 2 hours before. Hold the car, hold the truck, like I have more, I could outweigh the next team.
So I can see now I working in a more human company with more human people, and that made me really happy to work here.
Engaging those employees and creating all those big and small changes throughout the plant continuously leads to some impressive results.
We've done a lot of transformation across the board in a very short period of time.
Just looking around the facility now compared to a year and a half ago, it's incredible where we've come.
We've reduced our WIP by 45%. We found ways to deliver on time, taking it from 65% on-time delivery to 98%. We're transacting labor and materials 15,000 times a month. Today we do 200 transactions per month. We've also been able to reduce our stock locations from 4 down to 1. We're growing every day. We're growing in our market share. We want to keep that momentum going for the next 3, 5, 10 years down the road.
Future looks good.
It's a constant journey.
I'm excited about it.
Yes, it's been much easier.
Yes, I really like it.
Actually, yes, I do.
Well, the transformation has been huge.
It's great and a tremendous improvement.
A mí me ha impresionado mucho.
And it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster and a lot more interesting.
Better place to work.
Everything is changed for better. At the beginning I had some reservations, but wow, it works.
Oh, this is much better than before. It's easier.
It's fantastic. It's working.
GyrusACMI, proud recipient of the 2007 Connecticut Bronze Shingo Prize for Excellence in Manufacturing. GyrusACMI, the vision to see, the power to treat.